Hi guys, bonjour, bonsoir, welcome back to Dxlynlocs. I know it's been a while since I recorded or posted a video. I've been super busy. I hate saying that word, but it's the truth. And I thank you guys who reached out to me to make sure I'm okay because you haven't seen a video of mine. I truly, truly appreciate it. I hope you all have been well during this whole COVID-19 situation. But today's video is about instant locks. So we're going to talk about instant locks and how they differ from lock extensions. So these days I'm in the shop a lot more often than I used to be. So I don't really have time to record as much as I used to because I'm managing my time a little different now because I have a higher volume. I'm taking a higher volume of clients in. So I apologize for not posting that much anymore, but I will still try to post here and there for you guys. And as some of you guys know, if you've been following me, I do not post unless I'm inspired to post. I don't post just to post. I actually have to be inspired and I actually have to like the content. So here, we're going to jump right into it. This is me finishing an instant lock, but we're going to get into how and why I do it the way that I do it. All right, so before I even start the instant locks, I part the hair out to make sure the client likes it, to make sure I have my part to lock ratio together. And then I go by each twist and I unravel the twist, and that's how I start my instant lock. Now what I do is I start the instant lock with enough space to retwist. So I don't do it too close to the root. And I'll talk about a little bit about that later, why I don't do it so close to the root. But I use a triple crochet tool, triple needle crochet tool. Some people use one, some people use two. I'm more comfortable using the three because that's really what I use most of the time. Unless I'm doing a repair, I may use a two or a one. I do not sell these anymore. I hope to sell them again in the future. COVID-19 totally ruined my supplier. So hopefully I can be making some more later on, maybe next year. But as of right now, I don't sell them anymore. But you can totally find these on Amazon. Be careful though, because the quality kind of varies depending on who you buy it from. So as you guys can see, this is the same method I use to do lock extensions. This is the exact same method, except I am now working on natural hair. I get a lot of questions about what is the difference between lock extensions and instant locks. The difference only is that one is done with someone's natural hair, the other one is done with natural hair and artificial hair. So this right here is instant locks. It's done completely with your natural hair. As you can see with this client's natural hair only, I have not added any hair at all. I am using the crochet tool to mesh her hair together strategically to create a lock, that will be more mature than a starter lock. And the results will vary based on texture. I will post more instant lock videos to show you guys the variance in results. So right here, the main difference in my method, I would say, when it comes to doing lock extensions and instant locks. When it comes to instant locks, there is no artificial hair to help support anything. You're literally using only that person's natural hair. So you have to be really intentional, you have to be really strategic, and you have to be very focused and understand why you're doing what you're doing. So you're not just pushing the needle in and out, you're actually twisting the hair as well, you're creating a shape, and you're making sure when you wash this person's hair, it doesn't come out. They don't have the afro they came in with, because I've had clients who have gone to other people who did their instant locks, and as soon as they wash it, it's back to being an afro. So that's not instant locks. That pretty much was someone who did it wrong probably. But you should do it in such a way that these locks are not coming out. They're just gonna mature from the point you have brought them to from an afro, but they should not come out at all, just like lock extensions. And of course, results vary with lock extensions as well based on the person's hair texture and length. So, but with instant locks, it's a little bit more secure. You don't have that issue of, oh, is it gonna stay? There should be no question about it staying when it comes to instant locks, because it is from the person's root, natural hair, all of that good jazz. As far as the needle size, I like to use a 0.5. The two sizes that I was selling was a 0.75 and a 0.5. So I like to use the 0.5 because it is smaller and it allows me to be more flexible with the natural hair. I like to use a 0.5 as well if I'm doing small lock extensions. If I'm doing big lock extensions, I will use a 0.5 because it pulls more hair at one time. So basically, I'm trying to see if I ever got a good angle here, but basically I start from one and a half an inch, from the root, and I started there, and then I go to her ends. She had transitioning hair that we cut the perm or relaxer ends off. So I really focused on her ends a lot because of that. So this is the finished result of the instant locks. This is the finished result. As you can see, it's standing up. It would stand up even more if I did it super close to the root. So I left at least half an inch from her roots, and from here we're gonna wash her hair. And I love washing hair because not only is it something you're supposed to do when you're servicing someone's hair, but it's also a way to check your work, a way to fact check what you just did. So this is after her first retwist, after getting her instant locks. I don't remember if we styled her hair or not this day. I don't think we did. But this is her very first retwist, the same day we did the lock extensions. Wash, retwist, same day. And they should stay, they should look like locks. They should not come out. She wanted a break pattern, so that's what we did. And this is another shot of her hair after we're done with her instant locks. And as I said earlier, instant locks still go through the locking process. It just starts at a more mature stage than coils would. So for example, here is, I believe, her third maintenance, where she chose to have her roots interlocked instead of retwisted, so she can have more time in between her maintenance. And as you can see here, her locks got much thicker, much fuller. They swelled up. And budding still takes place even after instant locking, because that shedded hair that creates the locks and helps the locks to form, it still happens. You still get it. It still moves down the lock even with instant locks. You just start at a point where you don't have to worry about unraveling or so much work to get the hair to lock. And here's another example of instant locks that I did, and I chose these two clients on purpose because they both have very high density hair. So to show you guys what it looks like on high density hair to get instant locks. So as I said, the results will vary based on your hair texture, hair density, all of that. So as you can see, her results vary from the previous client. They have different hair texture, but they do have similar density. So they were both able to get a lot of locks and still have that volume. Their locks could still be a certain size. So in the next video, I'll show you guys what it looks like on someone with low to medium density hair, the next instant lock video that I post. So this right here was actually a beautiful little girl. I believe she was 4 years old at the time, but she wanted locks so bad her mom let her get them, and this is the results of her instant locks. And this next clip here is her first maintenance with me. She washed with her mother at home several times, but this is her first time in the shop getting her maintenance done with me. So the right is before we did the retwist and styling, and the left is after we did the retwist and styling. So I hope this video was helpful. All the information you need to contact me will be found in the description of this video. I get a lot of questions about how to contact me, how to book with me, in the description of the video. A lot of confusion with how my process goes. You have to have a consultation first. Due to high demand in clients, I may stop accepting new clients here very soon, but my next availability will be in January of 2021. I do not have anything left for the year 2020. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for those of you who still watch my videos even though I haven't posted in a while. You truly, truly help contribute just by watching, and I appreciate you guys. Bye guys, see you later.